They just gave me the moderator thing on my other channel. They ain't just do it. It's been a minute, but I'm just saying. I just got that moderator message over here, and they had hit me on my other channel too. You know the beautiful thing about this video? I ain't been over here, so I might be able to get through the entire video without anybody popping on, which would not be the end of the world for me, man. I'm better talking to myself, but then innocent until it's been a while. I ain't saying nobody give a damn or think about me, but I wonder if my name come up or pop up or thought of me. You know what I mean? The people who used to watch my videos with the room meal are saying, what is the speculation? I could tell you, you don't have to speculate. It's what I always said, man. I want to wait to the trial. And I was looking today, I think the next hearing is January 23rd. I watched a lot of the YSL trial, man, and well, I say a lot. I say toward like the middle all the way to the end, I was tuned in and I seen how that case played out, and I could, you know, probably a lot of cases like this one, but for me, that one just brought up a lot of remembrances and similarities to me of the Bryan Koghberger case, as far as not even whether or not the defendants, the suspects, were guilty, but more so if the process had been handled lawfully, which is a huge point for me. In all of these cases, and I've been saying this, I think, from the beginning of the Bryan Koghberger case, man, I don't know if he's innocent or not. I just know the way ethics, morality, you know what I mean, just human compassion is set up. We can't be out here accusing people of doing things that they didn't do, that we don't absolutely know they did. I think no matter what it is, but you just have to, and not also more, I mean, not more so, but you also have to add to that thought in that conversation, man. If you out here, number one, screaming that you want justice, but you're incarcerating the wrong people, innocent people, then not only are you not getting justice, there are murderers still walking around, killers, you know, people who have committed injustice still walking around among us, and you're not getting justice for the people who deserve it. So, I mean, all of those things come together and say, yeah, I agree with the premise that it needs to be beyond a reasonable doubt, because there's just too much at stake in these cases. So, a couple of the similarities, man, well, I'll just say one, because I don't know how many I'm getting into it. One of the similarities in this case and the YSL case is how the prosecution is handling it. I don't know how many of you may have tuned in to the YSL case, or if you did at all, but if you did, you would know that that case was just a big jumble of, hey man, we think. And then they brought in people that they thought were going to agree with them and help them point in a certain direction. And then not only did the people not agree with them and help them point in whatever direction they go along with their agenda, I'll say, even if the people had agreed, it wasn't evidence that the suspects, the defendants, had committed any crimes. And that's what we got here with Bryan Koghberger. Now, the great majority of those guys, well, here I go exaggerating again. A lot of those guys walked away scot-free, not guilty. Some of them took pleas, etc., etc. But I personally think if they would have had the heart and wherewithal to go the whole way, and I can't say why they did or didn't, I think they would have been found not guilty. Now, like I say, that's the similarity among that case and this case right here, because from the beginning, man, I don't care what the people, I want to insult him. You know, y'all met me when I was fed up with the bullshit, and I still am. A little bit more calm now, but the Bryanators, I don't care what they say. I don't care what the prosecutors say. I don't care what the cops say, man. Y'all did not have the evidence to make a case. I've long since said I'm really puzzled as pertains to the rules of American justice. How the hell y'all even made an arrest? I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. Did they have enough circumstantial evidence to possibly question Bryan? Hell yeah. I think a lot of people said that. That's where this should have began and ended. They had enough evidence to question Bryan, but did they ever have enough evidence? I'm talking about factual minds, people who don't have any buy-in to either side of the case. Let's just stand back and look at this objectively. I personally, and this is strictly my opinion, do not think they ever had enough evidence to arrest Bryan Koghberger for this crime, much less have charged him, prosecuted him, and incarcerated him this far into the prosecution. And now, like I said, let me slow my head down again. These things do get me excited. I think they have a hearing coming up on January the 23rd, and now Bryan's lawyers are again, because this won't be the first time they're questioning the entire process, man. Y'all just brought in, bro. I've been watching a lot of Alaskan gold mining, right? So I'm gonna give you a little brief synopsis there. They're out there, they gotta move mounds and mounds of dirt. I mean 20, 30, 40 feet of dirt. They gotta move it to get to the gold, right? And they got these big, crazy, heavy duty machines that they use to do it. And that's kind of like, in that scenario, you would need one of those heavy duty machines to move this dirt. And instead, what the prosecution is brought in to convince us that Bryan Koghberger murdered these 4 victims is a street sweeper. Bro, you got brushes out here and you need to move 40, 50 feet of mountain with it. Your ass is clearly not prepared for the job. And that's just what I think about when this Bryan Koghberger case. The saddest thing for me, I'm gonna go back to this, I already said it. I personally don't know if he did it or not. But this is what you get when you get, and they use the word aggressive, but I'm gonna say greedy. When you get greedy prosecutors and police officers who don't give a damn about justice or the American public, and then you get Americans who go along with that bullshit, this is what you get. This is what you get. They just wasted like 2 years. I think we're coming up on what, 2 or 3 on Bryan, but they wasted 2 years prosecuting those dudes down there in Georgia. And most of them walked. And the only ones that really should have been prosecuted, if you watch the way the trial played out in front of the entire watching world, is the prosecutors and the judges, the very justice system that has been employed and appointed to cast this audience, cast this play, make sure everything go right. Your directors here, y'all are the ones fucking everything up. And so, I'm belaboring the point here, man. But, I just said, let me holler at y'all, because unbeknownst to y'all, what I got is a video I made probably like a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, on this channel, just saying, hey, how y'all doing? I had a few people who popped up every time I dropped a video, so I just wanted to update them. And I talked a little bit about the case, but today I said, let me actually just go live and do it, because if I do a pre-recorded video, I'm never going to edit it, make a thumbnail or whatever. So I just go live, we'll leave all the blips and bleeps in there. And when I just checked to see what was going on, I seen when they got not only this hearing coming up, but we back to the same damn issues, man. Where's the evidence? Hey, Bryan, help me out here, man. I've been gone for probably off the case, probably going on maybe like 9 months now from the time I was making videos, maybe a little bit longer. Like I say, please don't think I'm gone unless I'm dead. I can't do nothing about that. That's between God and God. But if I'm here, I'm gonna be here, Lord, willing to talk about the trial when it actually starts. But I don't do the room in the gospel mill, so that's why I've been gone. But the last time I was here in front of the beginning, we've been promised these bombshell amounts and releases of evidence. Where are they? Like, y'all update me here. Did we ever get into this bombshell ass evidence that was going to absolutely convince us that Bryan was guilty and prove that he was? Did we ever get it? I'm gonna take a wild ass guess here and say no. They're still fumbling through the same bullshit. That's why on January 23rd, forgive me if I got the date wrong, the defense ain't questioning no new ass evidence. They still questioning the entire investigation because it was bullshit from the beginning. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret, man. I'm gonna try not to tell y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I've been doing a lot of cop watching. I don't remember if I told you guys about that a lot. And that's where I've been, man. I've been policing not only the cops, but our government out here. And it sickens me how Americans are just literally gullible, blind, indoctrinated to believe that these cowards are anybody that we should ever trust. And when I say cowards, I'm literally talking about 100% of police, meaning I'm literally talking about 100% of the American government, meaning I'm literally talking about whatever president is sitting in the office and whatever president will be sitting in there and whatever president your ass wish was sitting in there. All of them motherfuckers crooks who don't give one single solitary damn about the American citizens. And if they did, the bullshit that they constantly do and enable to be done amongst us would not exist. I'm very passionate about that shit, man. Because I don't like humans not being treated like human beings. I don't like God's creations, his sons and daughters, not being treated like his sons and daughters. I don't give a fuck what anybody's motivation is. The only thing you should be motivated to do is treat other people like they're human beings, like your ass want to be treated. So that's where I've been. And in doing that, I have, like, my passion for it's all intertwined. Because the cops, the beat cops, they're the ones that get the Bryans in these positions. They're the ones that do the shambles of a job that actually, I don't give a damn. I guarantee you, if you question, it's been so long I done forgot their damn name. Damn, man. Oh, man. The gun Carvises, I always say their name right. I guarantee you, if they were honest and you question them, ain't no way in hell you gonna convince me that they believe, they gonna say they know in their heart that Bryan is absolutely guilty. That's their best damn bet. 4 people were murdered. There are people or a person who murdered 4 people. And either he's sitting in a damn jail cell or they're still roaming the American streets. And you think I want to leave that decision in the hand of some inept, incapable, immoral cops? And the people that they passed the case to, the same adjectives applied to the prosecutors and the judges? You think that's who I want to trust with the safety of the American public and the justice that we need to keep not only our streets safe, but innocent people from being incarcerated from crime they didn't commit? Ain't no way in hell. Bryan Koghberger. There's a problem with the integrity of the evidence. The defense is questioning it. There's supposed to be a hearing in January. If I remember correctly, it's January 23rd. I want to tell you something. That should be no surprise to anybody who's paying attention with open eyes, man. I don't know what the hell happened in this case. I know all this time later, these people still just celebrated another new year, another holiday season without their damn loved ones. And it's very possible that, like many innocent people throughout our world, including America, who are sitting in jail cells right now for crimes they didn't commit, it's very possible that Bryan Koghberger is one of them. I don't give no damn how nobody feel about it. Personally and respectfully, I want real justice, not fabricated, hyped up, clickbait, what generates the most revenue justice. For all that and anybody who's a fan of it. I started to tell y'all my name on my other channel and use that outro. I called myself. Innocent until. Y'all be good, man.